meetings aren't needed for everything. In fact, most meetings are not the right format for what you are trying to achieve. If, during a meeting, most people stay quiet, you often need a follow-up meeting to address what wasn't resolved, or the meeting feels like a waste of time. Those are clear symptoms of poorly prepared meetings. More importantly, they often indicate that meetings are being held unnecessarily. It shows that teams have developed the bad habit of piling up meetings, likely resulting in decisions taken much longer than they should. Let's start with a fundamental principle. Meetings should help you make progress. I will say, this should guide you. But in many cases, meetings fail to provide the right environment or time for people to think and collaborate effectively. Sometimes, those invited to the meeting can't make decisions on the spot or need time to reflect and review details. Additionally, meetings often don't cater to everyone's personality or comfort level. Some participants may feel uneasy speaking in front of others, especially if they don't know everyone well or if their work environment has not been curated to build trust among participants or provide a safe space to discuss opposing ideas. Another problem arises when attendees have already been in multiple meetings earlier that day. By the time they reach your meeting, they're likely exhausted and only passively listening. So, what is the alternative? An alternative to traditional meetings is asynchronous meetings, what we like to call asynchronous sessions. These sessions enable collaboration and decision-making without requiring everyone to be present at the same time. Once you've tried them and understand how to implement them effectively, they work like magic. Here's an example. I've run the same meeting to gather feedback and share ideas using both traditional meetings and asynchronous sessions. The results were striking. In the asynchronous session, everyone who was invited participated fully, providing feedback and sharing ideas. It was as though I'd finally tapped into knowledge and insights that previously seemed inaccessible. How do asynchronous sessions work? First, provide context. Start by explaining the purpose and objective of the session. Share background information and clarify what you're trying to achieve. Often, I record a short video explaining this so it feels more personal and engaging. Secondly, ask clear and direct questions. Focus on the specific questions you need answers to. For example, does this idea work for you? Are there any changes needed to fit all scenarios and use cases? Do you approve of this approach? Do you have suggestions or ideas to add? Do you prefer option A or option B? Then finally, set a timeline. Provide a clear start and due date for participation. To make it easier for everyone, you can even add the session to their calendar as a placeholder. When ready, participants can contribute at their own pace within the provided timeline. They can also see what others have shared, react to those contributions, and build upon them. You will be able to how they make progress. But what is the outcome? Asynchronous sessions allow for truly collaborative progress, especially in scenarios where traditional meetings don't work. They ensure everyone's voice is heard and provide flexibility for participants to think and contribute meaningfully. Also, all sessions help capture everyone's knowledge and you can easily track how decisions are made over time. Add final decisions inside the conclusion section. Let's leave it here. Learn more about these asynchronous meetings, what we call sessions, at Nova or follow us for more tips.